Hey everyone, it's Katie and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Chit Chat GRWM. I'm so excited to chat with you and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm so excited. I haven't filmed one of these videos in surprisingly a long time. I've done a lot of talk through tutorials, but I haven't done a Chit Chat GRWM in the longest time. I'm so excited to chat, answer some questions. I wanted to do a full-on Q&A, but I didn't get enough to do that. So if you have any questions for me, leave them down below. And if you're just one person, you leave me 50 questions. Literally, don't even mind. You can ask me multiple questions just because I know I won't get a ton of questions being a small YouTuber and stuff like that. But yeah, ask me your questions. You can also tweet them to me at JustKatieH. I'll have my socials right here for you. And also you can, comment on my last Instagram picture, DM it to me on Instagram if you want to. And yeah, you can comment on YouTube, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I will answer your questions hopefully in another Q&A. I'm hoping to do like some form of Q&A, personal QA. So ask personal Q&A maybe. I don't know. Ask me all your personal questions down below. It could even be like, hey, what's your favorite type of cake? I don't know. Just, random questions. Ask me any personal questions you want to know about me. And yeah, so let's just start getting ready. I'm going to talk, give you a life update, talk about things that are on my mind. I want to start doing these videos way more frequently than I am doing them. But yeah, I'm really excited. So yeah, let's just get right into it. And of course, you can get ready with me, set me up, wherever you get ready, put your phone there, you grab your coffee or tea, whatever you want to drink. I don't know what time it is. Maybe it's nighttime and you want to get a glass of wine. I don't know. You do you. Primer today, I don't know if I'm going to mention all the products I use or anything. I'm mostly going to be chatting, but I'm going to try. So the primer I'm going to use today is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. This is their Dewy Primer, which is my favorite. I have a feeling even if my skin goes back to combo, I'll probably still use this primer. I just love it. It's like the perfect amount of dewiness. It's literally the best. I can't even, I need to go buy more of these because this is like the best primer ever. It gives you the perfect amount of dewiness. So for foundation, I'm going to be using my Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. I have mine in the shade Linen. It just looks like this. I've been dying to try out this foundation for the longest time. I finally got my shade. The shade range for this foundation is weird. I don't know why, but they have such weird numbers. The lightest shades sometimes aren't even lightest shades. It's weird. 05 could be darker than 1, which is weird. Okay, so I did post on my Twitter through Curious Cat, which is a website where basically people can ask you questions anonymously, which I don't care. Sometimes people don't want to ask their questions. They don't want to tweet off their Twitter. They'd rather just ask an anonymous question because that's how you can get personal. Even though most of the questions I get aren't super personal, asking me personal, I don't know, super personal questions. They're kind of just the typical questions you expect. Okay, so the first question says, if you could only watch one TV show, listen to one song, and go to one place for the rest of your life, which would they be? Which I think this is such an interesting question. So whoever you are, thank you for asking this question. It is the most interesting question I've definitely ever gotten, and I've gotten very great questions. No question is better than the other, but this is such a great question. I could watch one TV show for the rest of my life. That's really hard because anybody that knows me knows that I am a TV addict. I love TV. Fall time is the time for TV, and that's when I watch the most of my shows. I literally watch so much TV. I feel right now my answer would probably be Chicago Fire, just because that is my favorite show. The cast is amazing. I'm really hoping the cast doesn't change, which I'll talk about that later in the video. I love that show. I think it's the perfect amount of everything. You have family dynamic, you have just the funniness of it, you have the action, you have the love. Hopefully that stays the same, which if you're a fan, you know what I'm hinting at. And it's just such a great show. It's just it has a little little bit of everything. So at this current moment, that is a show I'd probably be happy with like watching for the rest of my life. If you asked me this question 4 years ago, I probably would have said Revenge, just because that used to be my favorite show, but now I'm into like Chicago Fire and stuff, and that would probably be my answer. I can literally watch any episode like 50 times, which I've not done before, of course. Listen to one song for the rest of my life. That is hard because I do get sick and tired of songs if I listen to them way too much. Like I can only listen to certain songs like so much, which I think that goes with anything. You can only do something, or you can only like listen to something so much. It would either be a Selena Gomez song, which I have no idea what song because I love every Selena Gomez song practically. I'm trying to think what song would be like my go-to. Maybe Wolves, because I do really like that song. And go to one place for the rest of life. Is that like I live there, or is that like I travel there and then I can come home? You know, like go there and come back, go there and come back. I don't know, that's hard. I want to say Florida just because I have friends there. My favorite YouTubers live there. And I just feel like Florida, there's a lot of things to do besides like the main attractions like Disney and stuff like that. But also right now in my mind, I'm like Chicago, because Chicago Fire, Chicago Peace, Chicago Bed, just one Chicago. Like I feel like that's just a city where I don't know if there's like so much to do, or there's like a ton to do there. There is, like you can eat, you can do everything. Like I feel like that's most places. Well, not most places, just because small cities, I feel like you can't do everything there. Like for the rest of my life, I would want to like actually like, you know, be able to like do something that's not like, you know, simple everyday stuff. I would want to actually like, you know, explore or, you know, do something and like that's not just like, you know, simple or just boring or whatever. Like I wouldn't want to like do something that's just out of the ordinary. So probably either Florida, California, or Chicago. I can't make up my mind. Because Chicago shows around forever. I'd say Chicago because then I could just go there all the time. And you know, I want, that's like my top place I want to go, which I guess I can kind of talk about. It's kind of the top places I want to go that I've never been before. So I want to go to Chicago. That's probably number one, just because of the shows and everything. I want to go to the Chicago Heroes event next year, but I don't think it's gonna happen just because most likely be in school, and then also like money wise it's kind of hard to do, and then it's just not gonna happen. Then the next one would probably be Seattle. I really want to go there and everything just because I don't know, it's just I've wanted to go there forever just because like seeing pictures and everything, and I do follow people that do live there, so I've kind of seen things and I really want to go there. And then probably California. I want to go all over in California, and then I also want to go to like Texas and Arizona. I want to go all 50 states, but my top 5 of course be Chicago. I want to go to New York City also. I've never been in New York City and I live in New York, but when I say I live in New York, people just assume I live in New York City. I live upstate, not downstate, so I feel like that's just a misconception. When you say you're from New York, people always just say, oh, you live in New York City, and I'm like, no. But yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, chat as I do and everything. So I moved out, which you saw the vlog. If you haven't, I'll link it, but I did move out of my college dorm last Thursday, which I couldn't wait to leave. I was like, I need to get out of here. Not because I don't like it, because I do love my school, but I was just ready. Like, you get to the point then the semester where you're just ready to leave. You're just ready to go home, be in your own bed, be around your family, your friends, just, you know, go back to like your life before going there. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just at a certain point you're like, oh, I just want to go home. I'm sick of this. Grades are still coming out. I literally think I'm gonna get an A in one of my classes because I have like a 98, which I'm really proud of because it was kind of a hard class. Not like super hard, but like I feel like my professor just really didn't guide us at all. I was teaching myself basically. For teaching myself, I feel like that's pretty good. Okay, so for today for eyeshadow, I think I'm gonna mix my two Cari Bybel palettes and use those for eyeshadow because I want to use this one since it's my Pan-Lit palette. Then might as well mix the other one with it. I was using the Jaclyn Hill palette the other day, but I don't want to today. Okay, so I'm gonna take this color and maybe like that color. I love the second edition of the Cari Bybel palette. I just think it is so gorgeous. I think the pigment was definitely stepped up in the second palette, which is what I love because it just blends really well. It just gives you the perfect amount of definition. And yeah, I'm hoping to do a Pan-Lit palette update after I like, you know, do this video. And yeah, I'm gonna take that deeper brown color I talked about and just go in the outer corner, outer crease, and then blend it in. And I really like eyeshadow. Is that one thing that I like? I feel like I almost have to wear every day. Not even have to, I just like to wear every day. It just really brings out a good look and everything. I love it and everything. Okay, so going into the original Cari Bybel palette, I'm gonna take this gold looking color and I'm gonna just start out with raw pigment. It's honestly almost gone. Like the shade is like literally almost like just not there. Like I literally don't have that much left, and I'm just gonna use raw pigment on my lid, so inner corner to outer, blend that crease because it got a little bit crazy. I'm just gonna take this like milk chocolatey brown color and go on the outer corner just to add some extra depth to the eyes and just some extra drama. And that's kind of what they look like, and I just used up another shadow in that palette. So now I'm gonna use my Tarte Gifted mascara. I do really like this mascara. It is a mini, but it is such a great mascara, and I've been using it for I think a few months now. And if you didn't know, on the back of the mascaras they do have like how long you can wear them for, or use them for, I mean. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do my mascara off camera. You saw a little bit of it on camera, but it just takes a while, so yeah. So mascara is done. Now I'm just gonna fill in, or not even fill in, but like just put my brow gel on real quick. Like I said, I just got them done, so I don't like to do much to them. I just like to really just brush them out and everything. It does like fill in how I would want to, but it doesn't really, you know, go too far. And I get my eyebrows threaded, which I would recommend. A lot of people get them waxed, and then you hear like, oh, my eyebrow lady literally took off skin, and I'm just like, please just go get them threaded. They shape them a lot better. Maybe these two shades, the white and then the gold. I feel like that would just look so pretty, and I'm just gonna put that on my inner corner. I think I'm gonna do a video today where I mention like what my favorites have been like for the past maybe like, I don't know how many months, like 4 months. I haven't done a favorites video in a while, just because when I came home I always meant to do some type of video, but I just didn't really do it. Didn't really, just, it's a lot, I don't know. Okay, and then for highlights, I think I'm gonna take these two shades. I haven't used this palette for highlight in a while. I love it. So like it gives you that perfect glow, which I love, and I've been really into the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Highlight because I'm trying to like use it up. I don't even think I put on blush yet, but that's okay, I'll do it in a second. So I'm just gonna take my Tarte Concept Blush like I always do, hoping to hit pan on this, but it doesn't seem possible. I've been digging into this for months and nothing. And then just tone it down a bit. Okay, so I'm literally almost done with my makeup, and I still have like 1 or 2 things I want to mention. Okay, so I think I'm gonna like do multiple steps to my lips today just to be able to talk. Okay, so I'm gonna use the lip liner from Buxom. This is their Plumply lip liner. I like to put it like on the outskirts and then go right in my lips. Okay, now I think I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Mega Elastic lipstick, and this one's in Rebel Rose. So I yesterday kind of had like a little freak out. Not even like a freak out, I was just like, I feel like I was down all day, which kind of sounds sad, but like I don't mean it like all that way. Like, okay, so news articles are speculating that one of my favorite, like honestly, women in the world is leaving my favorite show in the world. So people are speculating, and news sites are speculating that Monica is leaving Chicago Fire, which that literally, like, when that news came out, I was like, this isn't real. This broke me. Like, honestly, like, it hurt. It hurt because she's like my favorite actress ever. Like, she's just so amazing. Like, I can't even explain like how amazing she is. And on Chicago Fire, I just feel like I connect maybe a little bit to Gabby. I don't know like why or how, but I just do. Like, it's hard to explain, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. If she leaves, I will be like so sad. Like, seriously, I'm not even kidding you. Like, I will be not devastated, because like life will go on. I'll go on, of course, like I'll live, but oh my god, it would just be so sad. And of course, like, a lot of people are upset just like me, but of course life will go on. Like, it'll be okay. She was in 6 seasons of the show, so like of course life will be okay. But like, it's just saddens me like having news sites speculating that, because I don't want it to be true. Like, I love her character, not to mention I love her. She is such an incredible actress. Seriously, like, if you've never seen Chicago Fire, you need to, because she's incredible. I can't even start to explain how much she literally means to me. I don't know, I guess I just connected so much to her, and I was just like, this can't be real. Like, their story can't end like this. Like, it was terrible how they ended it, and I don't want to give spoilers out, but you need to go watch my reaction video and everything. This news came out yesterday, so my Chicago Fire reaction video didn't even like showcase this because it just came out yesterday. People, this just kills me, because last season on Chicago PD, Sophia leaves, and this season, if Monica ends up leaving, it'll be one season after another that somebody is leaving one of the shows. And I just feel like after last year, it's kind of resembling things that are happening now. Like, you're not hearing much. Other people, their contracts haven't got renewed, and theirs got settled out, and people are like, oh, they just can't reach her right now. And I'm like, that better be the case, because I can't imagine her not the show. Not to mention, I feel like, I don't know what to feel. I don't know if I should feel like she's being pushed out of the show, or she just naturally feels that she just needs to leave the show. Like, if it's a personal decision for her. I feel like the only reason why it really bugs me is if she left the show and like whatever, it would be totally fine. But not to mention, her character is married on the show to somebody, obviously, that's a very main character on the show. So I feel like if they don't wrap up her story, like the way they end it, if this is the last we see of her on the show ever, like, I feel like the story isn't done. I feel like they didn't do it justice. They didn't do it justice. Like, come on now. It just angers me, because it's such a great show, and I feel like the show just won't mean what it meant to me. Like, it used to be like hardcore Chicago PD along with Fire. Then Sophia left, and I feel like love for PD has just decreased even just the slightest bit. Like, it's still a good show and I still like it, but like, I feel like it just wasn't what it was. And then like Fire, I feel like next season just won't feel the same. I feel like they'll have to have Dawsey divorce, or they'll have to like do something there, because you can't just like forget about a character and be like, oh yeah, they're still happily married, we're just not showing their relationship. Like, no. So I really hope that, you know, people are just, you know, theorizing, and it's just theorizing, and that she is coming back for season 7, and that, you know, Dawsey is gonna be okay, because I am a fangirl and I can't help it, but I just love them so much. I just love them so much. I can't. Being a fangirl is hard. I tweeted that yesterday, and it's true. Being a fangirl, it's hard. It's difficult, because you get so attached to characters, you get so attached to shows, and when they end, or people start leaving the shows after they've been on a bit, you get upset, because like, you're just so attached, and just can't. It's playing with my feelings. And I also want All of One Chicago is all gonna be on Wednesday next year, which I'm so excited about. Like, we get met at 8, I think. I forget if PD is on at 9 or if it's on at 10. I'm so excited for that. Like, yes. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this Chit Chat GRWM. Actually, before we go, I'm gonna spritz my face. So I've been loving the Milani Dewy spray. I don't know. At first, I didn't really like it. The spray in it, and it was kind of like weird. But I personally do really like it. I feel like it does give me a little bit of a dew to my face. I think I just ate some, but you know, that happens. And yeah, so this is the look and everything. I love it. I'm gonna film some other videos so you'll see this look more. And yeah, I'm hoping to get this video up very fast, because my feelings need to be out there, you know what I mean? Especially with that Chicago Fire Monica Tabasco. I don't know. I'm definitely going to, I don't know. I'm just such a fangirl. It's difficult. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video of my kind of rambles and everything. I hope you really enjoyed it. I'm hoping to do more very soon. And honestly, if you have any topics you would like me to discuss in these videos, I'd love to do that because I used to do a ton of these like years ago. So if you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below any videos you'd like to see next and your questions for me because I want to do a Q&A or just some type of video where I answer questions very soon. And please subscribe if you haven't already because I post videos every single week and I would love for you to be subscribed to my channel. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, night, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!